For families across the country and all that travel means, the food situation can get a little bit more challenging. Registered dietitian Amy Reed is here with some ideas to help make your road trip or air trip a little less junky.
Hi.
That is a challenge because usually you're stopping at gas stations and getting the beef jerky and the Doritos, right?
Yes.
So with some planning though, you can make it a little bit better.
Planning will help you save money and it'll help you eat healthier.
Now, when I was a kid, Amy, I don't know about you, we packed everything in the cooler. We ate at the rest stops. We did not stop at restaurants.
That's what I did too as a kid. But when you fly, you can't take their cooler that's going to keep food cold for 5 days. So, and there's a lot of other challenges when you fly. A lot of airlines are not having as much food on board. So I find it a challenge when you're flying and it's a meal time. So the last time my family and I flew, we had breakfast was going to be when we flew. So I took one of these little collapsible coolers, packed it with yogurt, granola bars, fruit. And the great thing about the little collapsible coolers is you can fit them inside your carry-on usually. So then you don't have 2 carry-on bags.
Is that okay to take in a carry-on?
This is fine as long as the gel is frozen solid. So if it's frozen solid, you can take it through security. Now, if it's thawed, you have to put it in your checked bag.
Okay,
so,
very good.
So those ice packs are good.
What about the food? Did you have trouble getting that through, like the yogurt or anything
because
like
it's
that?
all within the containers. That I've never had trouble getting like chilled food as long as it's within the volumes that they recommend.
Okay,
so.
well that's a good tip.
Yeah.
Now, when you get where you're going, you were just talking about you had some trips to state parks recently. A lot of times you don't have a place that has a refrigerator in your room.
No. So a lot of times, so you want to plan ahead for that. So we did that a few years ago. We did a lot of the parks in Northern California. So we did have beef jerky. We also would have like just bread that maybe we'd pack in like a Tupperware container so it doesn't get smushed, and then you'd have little packets of nut butter and stuff that you can make your own sandwiches.
That don't have to be refrigerated.
That don't have to be refrigerated. You can go to restaurants and get the extra jelly packets, mustard packets, whatever you need, and add it as condiments to your sandwich because they don't need to be refrigerated.
Good idea.
So I stock up. And then there's a lot of fruits and vegetables that don't need refrigeration. Like these peppers are okay if they're not refrigerated. Apples, citrus, pears, plums, nectarines, those are all great. Nuts are a great thing to have if you're worried about not having refrigeration. Then this is a backpack that also doubles as a cooler.
Oh, good idea.
So it's great for like amusement parks or hiking because you can use it as a backpack. It's got pockets to store your sunblock, your sunglasses, things, mosquito repellent, those kinds of things.
But you can keep things cool in there.
You can keep things cool or at least shilded from the sun a little bit.
Now, what if you're going somewhere and the grocery store may be really far away, like if it's a more remote type place?
So I always call ahead and say, where's the closest grocery store? So you might want to plan to go on your way. Or sometimes they might have delivery really far out, or you could at least put in an online order so you don't have to spend so much time going into the grocery store and you can just drive by and pick it up. Those are things, but those are just all ways you can plan ahead.
And then let yourself explore and eat out, right? I mean, at least a few times.
Yes, explore the local culture. We just went to Florida. We had tons of seafood. But also keep in mind, like sharing meals might be good because you're not going to have as much room to store leftovers. And it'll help keep your portion sizes down.
Yeah, and you mentioned in your blog that this is a great way to teach kids about spending and staying healthy. But making great memories.
So and I have other ideas on Amy Reed Nutrition.
There you go, amyreednutrition.com. Thanks, Amy. I love that one. We'll be right back.